All right, how y'all? Oh my God. All right, caught one, a little bitty one. I was wondering when I was gonna be able to catch one out of those, one of the free slots on the boat thing. I'm not gonna play around with this little guy. I'm gonna go ahead and biscuit eater. Not much to him. Let's get him back in there. Let's see if we can get another one off that out of that boat slot. I got a little too close this time. Let's see. Got one. Got it. Feel like a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a good spot. All right. All right. Got another one in the boat. It's hot today. I'm not gonna lay y'all on the. As long as y'all behave, I'm not gonna lay you down. I'll just set you along the side and get you unhooked. But I need y'all cooperation. You know, so don't act up. I won't lay you on the side of this hot boat. The sun is beaming. All right. All right, that's the second one of the day. Maybe about a 17 inch or maybe 16 inch of a spot. You know, just pulled out a money badger crankbait, put the guy back in there. But yeah, today we're back on Lake Hartwell, and I'm gonna try a variety of things. It's gonna be kind of tough today as far as like the areas I'm gonna fish. They're having an international high school tournament on Hartwell today, or I think they're doing the practice rounds or whatever. But there's, you know, from what I heard, there's over 500 boats that are registered in this high school tournament. So there's a lot of traffic on the water, and I kind of tried to get as much away from it as I could. But we're just gonna continue to mix up things and see if we can come up with a good day of fishing. Okay, so to add some context to this video, I know some of you may be wondering, you know, what's up with that title? Fishing in the summertime. I have a love-hate relationship with fishing in the summertime. My opinion, the dead of summer, the fishing gets tough. Fish get scattered, you know, both out deep, shallow. That little section in the water they call the thermocline, it starts to become more of a player. That's a little bit more advanced stuff, but that makes the fishing very tough. But also you have other variables that you have to just deal with in the summertime. Boat tournaments typically run during the warm times of the year. In this video right here, there's a college boat tournament, and there's over 500 boats registered to participate in this tournament. And the day that I'm fishing right here is actually a day that's still within the practice times of the tournament. The days leading up to the tournament where they're allowed to somewhat do some type of practice. So that's one thing, dealing with that boat traffic. On top of that right there, you're also dealing with, your people that like to come in on the weekend or periodically throughout the week and joyride, whether they're riding on a wake boat, whether they're jet skiing, whether they're on a, whatever, just joyriding, you have to deal with that. On top of that right there, you have, like me, you have other boaters that, that are not tied to a tournament or anything like that. They just come out to, to fish, maybe been working all week or got a day off or whatever, and decide to come out to fish. But you add all of those things together on top of the weather itself, watching your phone Jeep radar thing, for storms and everything. It's just a very, very tough time of the year for me. Then, anytime you have a real big increase in population on the water, you run in a situation like I had this one boat that come up to this train trestle that runs over the top of the lake. And I was just getting to the train trestle, around the columns. And, typically when you on the lake, when you go underneath a bridge or anything like that right there, that's a no wake zone. This boat totally just ignored the whole no wake zone and just come through there, pretty much never really slowed down. And that makes it dangerous out there. So I hate the summertime. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just hate, just too hot. Too hot. It's just miserable time of year for me fishing. I caught about 3 and that's it.
Bass crappie?
Bass.
Any decent size?
Nah. Biggest one probably have. Thank you, man.
I've been looking for me something like that just to jump in the cove.
Yeah. Yeah, I take it everywhere. Damn, first one. Blood, I know that. At this point in the game, it had got pretty late. I was well overheated from the heat. So my last resort was to go back in this small cove, all the way back to the back to an area that was fully shaded. As I was winding in, I could see a big dark shadow falling just underneath my drop shot. So I just stopped it and just let it sink. Moments later, I felt the tug and I laid into him. For a brief moment, I had the fish. He come out the water like Simone Biles in an Olympic trial, only to just come off. That fish was literally 5 to 6 pounds. As usual, my arm gets in the way, and for some reason, I didn't catch the footage on my rear camera. What a day. That could have saved the day, but, unfortunately, this is how it ends.